I got a friend who's into Tunnels and Trolls, good friend. I wish I could remember his online name. Sorry guys, they just have multiple names usually for multiple forums, and I can never remember which is which. But he's into Tunnels and Trolls. I tried it once. I can't really comment too much on it. It's a very different system. Tunnels and Trolls, when I heard the name I thought, okay, it's just old school D&D, but it's not. It's very group oriented, so you really do game as a group and roll as a group in Tunnels and Trolls. Like your party has a lot of group roles in combat and stuff. It's a very, very different experience. And I'll no doubt try it again, right, and be able to comment on it. But it's not fair to comment if I've like seen the cover of something, right, and then trying to give my opinion. Alright. I should at least know something about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I should know a little something about it. The bike's running great today. So it'll give in the throttle from where it starts there, but just initially you pull back on the throttle a little bit, and then it just, that's kind of a feature of the CBR. But very likable bike. Very likable bike, the CBR. Big fan. My Cyclone. Yeah, so Tunnels and Trolls, I'll review that. Another idea, I'd like to get your feedback if you want, is that I might record some of my Skype games and post them on this vlog so you can listen in as well, right? And tell me if you like that idea or not. Let me know, and that way, you know, you could really experience some of these games by just listening in. Right? I think that's a good way to experience the game, because it's one thing to listen to some guy go blah 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 and this is my opinion and blah 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 blah. It's another thing to be part of the game in a sense, right? And I like these vlogs. Someone mentioned to me that when I do start actually reviewing games and not just chatting, that this is a good idea, because it's a lot different from just watching some guy's head staring into the screen and go blah 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 blah. I'm watching some guy talk about stuff. It's a lot cooler to actually do something. Sit down and drive around on a Super Sport, a CBR 600 RR, a City Bike Racer race replica. So this is a track bike. So I said, you know, this would be, this is something that's a tad more interesting, right? I think so. I thought it was a pretty original idea. But, you know, I'm just combining my loves, right? I enjoy the sport bike experience. Quite happy with it. They're wonderful. There's throat clearing, an homage to that guy. And, yeah, role-playing games. Just love role-playing. And sci-fi and fantasy in general. Novels and toys. So I'll be talking about that. I did a cool vlog on the Hegemon Megatron. Anyway, I've run out of stuff to talk about. Take care.